Okay, what we're going to do is first I'm going to show you how to take the entire clutch assembly off. As you can see, we've already got the motor out of this one. Had a cracked air box, and so the cylinder was already full of water, so I went ahead and took it out. But I'm going to show you how to get the transmission off and the case completely split. So go ahead and put your puller in. This one's got a CV Tech, so it takes the brute puller a little bit longer. If you've got a standard primary, of course you would want to use a Can-Am puller versus the brute puller. Take the secondary off. Well, we found something that's not good. The helix is eat up. So, as you can see, this one was a little bit hard on it. A little bit of play in the transmission. So while we got this one apart, I'll probably go ahead and do a video on the transmission breakdown and reassemble as well. We'll put some new bearings in that while we're at it. Okay, take your backing plate off. Set that out of the way. Down inside, between the transmission and the motor, you'll find 3 bolts. I believe are 13 millimeter. A whole lot quicker with a ratchet wrench. Of course, I can't find mine right this second. There's 2 more on the other side. Removal of the transmission does not require removal of the 4-wheel drive actuator. Only if you're actually going to go inside the transmission will you remove the actuator, which on this one now we are going to go ahead and go into the transmission. A whole lot quicker with a ratchet wrench. Of course, I can't find mine right this second. There's 2 more on the other side. Removal of the transmission does not require removal of the 4-wheel drive actuator. Only if you're actually going to go inside the transmission will you remove the actuator, which on this one now we are going to go ahead and go into the transmission. around the bottom. Keep in mind, even if you drain the transmission out before you remove it, you're still going to have some fluid in it. So you want to make sure that you set the motor in such a way, the transmission in such a way once you remove it, that you don't get 40 gallons of transmission fluid everywhere. Of course, I'm exaggerating. Should be able to just lift up the back end of the transmission, wiggle it a couple of times, that should come right off. And it's split. When you set the transmission down, set it in this direction. There is no oil seal on the front, and that'll keep your transmission fluid from draining out someplace you don't want it to. Here's also on this one that we might have a small rear seal leak as well. So when we get the motor apart, we'll be replacing the rear seal. Okay, push our motor out of the way. We'll get a bucket and go ahead and drain this transmission up, and then I'll restart the video.